The middle class doesn't collapse, it gets starved slowly. That's not a headline, that's your life. You don't feel broke, but you don't feel free either. You go to work, you pay your bills, you look fine, and yet something feels wrong. Not dramatic wrong, but quiet wrong. The kind that shows up on Sunday night. That life has a name. They call it the middle class, not by income, but by behavior. You earn just enough to function and just little enough to never escape. This is for the people making roughly $45,000 to $130,000 a year. Not poor, not rich, comfortable enough to cope, but not free enough to choose. And if you think that range should feel safe, let me show you what's really happening under it. In 2025, over 6 out of 10 working adults couldn't last 60 days without a paycheck. That's less than 2 pay cycles. That's not stability, that's survival with a better furniture. And here's the part nobody prepares you for. The average household now burns more than $5,000 a month just to live normally. That's housing, cars, food, insurance, phones, internet. That number used to mean success. Now it just means you're allowed to exist. But money isn't even the scariest part. The average full-time worker gives away nearly 80% of usable waking life to work or recovering from work. You don't live most days, you survive them and wait for the weekends to breathe. That's why Sunday nights hurt. Sunday isn't the problem. It's the moment your body remembers you don't own your own time. And the strangest part? You were trained into this. School trained obedience, work trained dependence, culture trained consumption. Nobody trains ownership. Not your money, not your time, not your direction. You don't fix by working harder. You don't fix this by budgeting better. You don't fix this by praying for a raise. You fix this by taking back ownership of your time, your income, and your attention. Not tomorrow, not someday, slowly, intentionally, and relentlessly. You were never built to live off weekends. You were never built to need permission to live, but somehow here you are. You don't hate your job. You hate that your life belongs to something else, and you always known it. If this hit, come and wake up because awareness is the first act of control.